No place like Rome. This is our final team's deliverable for Professor Bravo in Business 211.
We left the Tri-Cities Airport at 7:24 p.m. Our first layover was in Seattle. Our second layover was in Chicago.
After our second layover, we went from Chicago to Da Vinci International Airport in Rome. The flight took around 9 hours.
We arrived to Rome at 6:05 a.m. Our trip was from October 14th to the 24th, and it cost $2,288 for both tickets. We stayed at the Hotel Indigo, which is a luxury hotel that costs up to $563 per night. We got 2 rooms for 8 nights for a total cost of $8,773.
After getting settled at the Hotel Indigo, we decided to start it off with a group tour at the Vatican, Sistine Chapel, and St. Peter's Basilica. We got to see a lot of Michelangelo's sculptures and artwork, as well as some of Raphael's work, and this was just a really cool trip. Between these buildings, there are 2,000 rooms and over 9 miles worth of artwork to walk through, so it kept us busy all day. Our second activity that we did was a group tour at the Roman Coliseum. We were able to go down to the arena floor with a guide and actually see where 1 million fights have taken place throughout history. We were also able to go through the gladiators' entrance, which was really cool. Our next activity was taking a trip to Pompeii, which is about a 2.5-hour drive from Rome, but absolutely worth every second of it. We were there and visited the ruins of the city that had been destroyed due to a volcanic explosion of Mount Vesuvius a couple thousand years ago. After spending the day in Naples and Pompeii, we drove the 2.5 hours back to Rome, and because we were very hungry, we decided to embark on the Roman food tour. This took us to 5 of the finest restaurants in all of Italy, including the Pizzarium, which is one of Chef Anthony Bourdain's favorite restaurants. We also were able to partake in a lot of delicious desserts and were offered wine with nearly every meal.
We left Rome Sunday, October 24th at 11:50 a.m.
An item that I always bring on trips with me is a good book or two. So on this trip, I brought Liar's Poker by Michael Lewis, which is just a business book about Wall Street. I also brought the Holy Bible because, of course, we're in Italy visiting the Sistine Chapel and the Vatican. The souvenir that I brought home was sand from the Coliseum. I was tempted to take some from the arena floor, but I knew that wasn't allowed, so I just got some from the gift shop.
Something that I always packed is a camera to take pictures of the trip. A souvenir that I bought was a rosary, which is a common thing to buy in Rome.
Probably our greatest challenge working on this project was that we only had 2 members in the group, and our greatest lesson that we learned was to be able to use available resources like Google Docs and texting so that we could do as much remotely as possible. This is our final summary table with the totals from our trip, and we ended up spending $12,545, which left us with $12,455 left over for frivolous spending to get to our budget.